Hey guys, what's going on? Tenebris here. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be playing on My Main Club, and this is going to be a bit of a rant video about the Mojang suggestion thread on the Minecraft subreddit and why I disagree with the note that they actually added to it, where they basically said that any suggestions for 1.8 combat will actually be removed completely from their thread. Basically, Mojang made this post around 29 days ago with the new combat changes and stuff, asking people for suggestions for the new Minecraft combat system, which they are planning on implementing in 1.15. And they also, I don't know if this is like originally on the post or if they added this later, but basically they added this line in there where they basically said, okay, well, all suggestions are welcome, except the suggestions for 1.8 combat, which we have thoroughly rejected. We've completely rejected these suggestions. Like, okay, I understand that, like, you've heard about this enough and you don't want to do it, but, like, at least allow the discussion of it in the comment section. Like, I don't understand why you have to completely ban discussion of 1.8 combat in your suggestions comment section, unless you're like so totally against anyone having a dissenting opinion who disagrees with 1.9 being better that you're like afraid to even like discuss that with anyone. Like, obviously this is ridiculous. Like, I don't understand why they would even put that in here if they didn't want to just shut down discussion. Like, that's all, honestly, all they want to do. But more importantly, I just find this utterly ridiculous that they would actually, do this, considering the fact that Minecraft is essentially an esport now with things like Minecraft Monday, which use version 1.8. Like, obviously, there's other things that are making Minecraft blow up right now, which are not on 1.8. But, like, the competitive community is completely on 1.8. And to say that you're just gonna, we're gonna reject 100% of suggestions for 1.8 combat, like, that's just ridiculous. Like, you're actually gonna kill off a portion of your game. Now, hopefully, the new combat changes are better than the 1.9 ones, but you're never gonna get 1.8 combat back, which is really unfortunate. Why they would reject it, I don't understand, but I'd like some reasoning from someone in Mojang. But honestly, I think that it's probably just their type of basically their plan to shut down Java servers or, attack the Java community, essentially, to prioritize Bedrock, where they can do, like, microtransactions and stuff of that sort. Now, obviously, that's good for the company, but is it good for the player base? No, there's a big distinction there. Something that's good for the company does not necessarily translate to it being good for the player base. But I will tell you that obviously there are things on 1.9 which are still fun. Like, the community is not dead on 1.9. I'm just saying that they should at least have a game rule for, reverting combat changes. But, like, why reject the game rule? Like, I don't understand. Oh, wait, they say that it's gonna split the community. Well, guess what? The community is already super freaking split. So there's literally no other, like, there's no reason to not have a game rule when the community is already split. Like, if your only argument for why Mojang should not implement a game rule is that the community is going to be split, that doesn't actually make any sense, because the community has already been split for the past, like, 4 years. And if you don't notice that, if you don't know that, then you're just not looking. I mean, the community is clearly split. There's a huge proportion of people who, used to play on 1 point, or would usually play the latest version, like usually play like on the latest version, whether that be like 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, who are now just stuck on 1.8. Like, I don't understand. Like, why is there such a pushback at Mojang other than, a profit-based pushback? Like, the only reason I could see them rejecting this type of stuff, even though it's so popular among the community, is because of money, basically. Now, more importantly, what do I think can be done to kind of like stop this and make this basically let us fight back against this? Well, basically what we got to do is we got to double down, continue to use 1.8 on every competitive fucking tournament in the entire world, and we need to make sure that Mojang knows that the majority of players who play competitive don't like playing on the new combat. They just don't. Like, they literally hate the new combat. They only like old 1.8 combat. And we need to let Mojang know that that is a very, very important thing for players. So basically the game plan here is to push Mojang to the point where they're going to have to consider at least adding a game rule. Now, we've already tried that to an extent, but I think we can do a lot better. What we can do is we can probably go really overkill in terms of, like, the competitive tournaments and stuff, and make sure that they're all on version 1.8. I mean, Minecraft Monday is already on version 1.8. All of the YouTubers who are playing SG and stuff are mostly playing on 1.8. The only people playing on the latest version are, like, SMP YouTubers, which is not combat, right? So Mojang, who obviously probably want a competitive scene, like, this is actually a really good thing for them. If they wanted it, they could get it. They should really consider adding a 1.8 game rule, like a game rule for 1.8. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't. Like, at this point, what's the point? Like, at this point, it would take them literally Like, it wouldn't even like fucking be difficult at all. Like, you can just copy paste the code that is used in 1.8, and then, you know, I'm sure your developers can figure it out. I'm sure your developers are smart enough to figure it out. If people can do it in mods, which I'm pretty sure they can do it on the client. Like, it's not that difficult for them to do so. And I really hope they start to consider it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys like this video, make sure you buy my Badline client cape. A link to that will be in the description. And I will see you guys later. Peace out. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. Bye.